Hello, beautiful tribe. This is my second attempt at recording this. How interesting. I'm actually feeling like I am going to share with you the cards that came out. I had not got long into my reading before I was interrupted by a call. But the two cards that came out were Desert and Gaia, Vision Quest and Nurturing. And what I was getting from those cards was that Spirit is calling you to do a deep dive into yourself, to stop listening to your head and start listening more to your gut. And instead of trying to overthink things, actually just stop for a minute and breathe and feel what you're feeling in your body, because your body tells you the real answers, not your brain. And Spirit wants you to know that when you take this deep dive into yourself to get more in touch with your higher self and therefore get more on the right path that you are meant to be on, that you are going to be held and supported and nurtured through that process. It is perfectly safe for you to do this at this time. You are being held, you are being supported. And when you do any spiritual work, before you do, I want you to ground yourself. So go through, it doesn't have to take long, just a quick process of opening your crown to the light, calling in your spirit team, asking them to assist you with bringing in the light and bringing that light all the way through your physical body, and then visualizing grounding roots growing out of your spine deep into the earth of Mother Gaia, asking her to help you ground yourself and to support you through the process, and then ask to be protected and nurtured by a bubble of light while you do the work, so that only things for your highest good can go through to you. Because you need to know that when you go deep inside yourself, you'll find the answers that you want to, that you're looking for basically, and that you're fully supported in that whole process. So this all came out in the last little attempt to make this video. So I actually want to pull just one more from that deck to see if the energy has changed in this time, and see if there's anything, it's too many, wants to support those cards. And we have two, of course. We have crystals and focus, and we have spring equinox, rebirth. So perhaps in your attempt to go inside of yourself and figure out what you really want and what path you want to be on, because it does say vision quest, you're on a quest to find out what your mission is and what path you should be on. Because at the moment you're feeling there is a collective energy, there is a definite collective energy around today that is a bit frazzled. And that's exactly what I said at the start of the last pre-recording, was that there was just this energy of like being a little bit fried and frazzled. And I think that's because we're just living too much in the external and not living enough in the internal. But Spirit is saying here that using crystals will help in your process to go further in and find out what your mission is, what your purpose is, and what you want to do, what path you want to take. Use crystals. Amethyst is like all over this card. So if you've got amethyst, definitely use amethyst. Anything purple, any purple crystals will be fine, but amethyst I'm definitely, and there's a lot of blue here as well. So sodalite, lepidolite, kyanite, anything of the blue color, celestine. Definitely celestine, definitely coming through. So if you've got those, definitely work with those. And rebirth, and that supports this vision quest, because we always have a rebirth after we go on a vision quest, and that's why we do it, because we know something needs to shift and change. And now you are being told that this is the perfect time for you to go on the quest, shed the old, and step into the new. That's really beautiful. You're being held in this process. Crystals will help. And on the other side, a rebirth is assured. Love that. Pisces tribe. This is your collective reading for the week starting the 19th of May. I hope that you're all doing well, having a good start to this week. There's a lot happening on the internal front, I'm finding. Not just for me, but for everyone I seem to talk to. So maybe drop me a comment below and just let me know how you're traveling, how your mental state has been. There's a lot of solar flares been happening last week, and we also had that full moon last week, so it's a lot. It's a lot to navigate. Please know that I'm here for support. If you need it, please reach out. I always love to read your comments. Dream the world into being, lizard spirit. Yes. And the only way that you can do this is if you know what it is you want. So when you can go in, get really super clear about what you want, then use your vision to make it happen. Visualization. Nothing is too big when it comes to creating your world. Don't hold back. Once you know what you want and you're super clear on that, then visualize, 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 visualize. One of my favorite readers, she always says, visualize for 11 minutes and 11 seconds every single day, and don't falter from that. Because we now know that our brain cannot tell the difference between reality and fiction. And so if we are constantly thinking negative, which a lot of us do, and so then what happens is we get the thing that we don't want because we're always worrying about the thing. So if we replace that with always thinking about the positive and the thing that we do want, oh my God, that's called co-creation, and we can make miracles happen. We absolutely can. Believe and you will receive. Love that. Dream the world into being. Okay. Ooh, soul wants to come in and say something too. I was going to go straight to the tarot, but soul coaching oracle cards. Something wants to pop out there for you as well. So what does your soul want you to know, other than the fact that it wants to get more in contact with you? It wants to have more of a two-way relationship with you. At the moment, I feel like your soul is like, I'm here, I'm trying to talk to you and you're not listening. So let's see. Let's give it a voice, shall we? Let's give our soul a voice today. Beautiful Pisces tribe. What is your soul wanting you to know today? Or this week? For this week. Believe. We just said it. Believe and you shall receive. Yes. Dream your world into being. Believe that you can do that, because you absolutely can. Absolutely you can. So number 8. Prosperity. Number 8 is prosperity. It's infinity. It's infinity, and if you have a look, there's the galaxy you can see there. It goes on and on for infinity. So if you believe that anything is possible, anything is possible. You can create magic in your own life. We've been taught that we can't, but we absolutely can, and we should. It's such a basic thing to do, and we don't do it because we don't believe it'll make any difference. Wow, it's crazy for me personally what I have managed to manifest, I guess is the right way of saying it, over the course of the last two years. So much has changed because I changed my thought processes, and it's really that simple. Just a changed mind. When you change your mind, you change your life. It's a massive, easy thing to do and achieve. All right, let's check in with the tarot. We have Three of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Justice card. We have the Death card. And two more wanted to pop out here. Six of Cups. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is so much change, it's not funny. So we had the Rebirth card that came out. And then, hello death. Because what comes after death? Rebirth. So I love to see that come out when we have the Rebirth card. So that's beautiful. And also Justice. There's such a balance in the Justice card. Well, he's holding the scales as well. So anything that has been troubling you, where you felt like you were left out in the cold and lacking, you're now being called to stop this mentality. We are going to bring death to this mentality, and we are going to dream our life into existence. I love that we've ended on the Five of Pentacles, because we've come to the end of this cycle. We've come to the end of this cycle, and I also like that the card that preceded that was the Six of Cups. So our past and the things that happened in our past that kept us feeling like we were left out in the cold, we need to stop feeling nostalgic about these things and realize that they're done, dusted, over with. They are dead. The things in our past that left us feeling out in the cold and lacking are now done. Over. No more. And justice has come to you. It has come to you to correct, to help you correct that thinking, for you to understand your worth and your power, because you are so powerful. No one can take that away from you. When you realize other people's actions are just that, they're purely their actions, and you can choose to allow them to penetrate and affect you, or you can choose to let them wash off like water off a duck's back. You're moving, this rebirth is going to help you rebuild your life. This is working with other people who support you and help you, give you a leg up almost. You know, they're there to help you rebuild. You are supported. Okay, and we said that at the beginning. You are being nurtured and supported. You have nothing to worry about. This assistance is coming into you, and you are coming out of this process reborn into your Queen of Cups energy. Emotionally stable, No longer feeling this instability. No longer feeling like other people are controlling your life. You are stepping into your queen energy. You are grounded. Doesn't matter if there's choppy water all around you, you are feeling safe, secure, grounded, and stable. Stability. Stability is coming in. Equality and stability. And you are actually co-creating this with spirit. This new beginning, the death of the old. And you are actually being really, really guided to make this happen. Not that we want to force anything. We want to allow it, but you need to go on this quest and know that you're being supported every step of the way. It's time to venture out. Clear up the gunk. I'm getting the vision. There's an oracle deck called Wisdom of the Oracle, and there's a card in there called Chopwood, and that's coming to my mind at the moment. So it's like, get busy doing the stuff. Do the stuff. Keep moving forward. Keep doing. Not like overdoing and overextending. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But one foot in front of the other. Keep moving forward. Keep the momentum going. Get those thought processes right. It is a vital part, and that screams, everything in this message is screaming that you need to reprogram, rewire the brain, because our thoughts create our reality. You cannot avoid that. That's just the way it is. So when you can use your thoughts in a really healthy, positive manner, your life will reflect that back to you in a really lovely, healthy, supportive manner. I absolutely love this. So people, please, please, please do the thing. Get quiet. Quieten the mind. Quest in. Listen to your body. Listen to your gut. Work out where you're feeling things. Instead of thinking, oh, do I like that person or do I not like that person? Just listen to your body and actually, how does my body feel when I'm in the presence of that person? Like, that is the cue that you need to listen to, not this overthinking ego brain that just wants to keep you safe and it's going to tell you all the stories inside of your head that have so far kept you safe, but you're outgrowing them, and spirit wants you to know it's time to move, use crystals, and call on the loving, supportive nature of Mother Earth. And believe, repeat the visions, repeat the words, anything that you can do to reprogram that mind. Like, that is really, really important. Visualize, visualize, visualize. And just let your wild imagination go crazy. Don't put a cap on anything. No one needs to know what it is that you're trying to dream into existence. That is just for you. And if you put a cap on that, then spirit thinks that you don't believe that you can have whatever you want. Just go crazy. Go crazy. Know that support is coming in. So is balance. There is a death to that old programming, old thought processes that have kept you stuck. You're letting go of the nostalgia of the past that has also kept you stuck. And you're being reborn anew, but you have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And trust, just trust and believe. Trust and believe in yourself and your body, and trust and believe in your team, because they're working with you. They most definitely are working with you. All you need to do is believe. My beautiful Pisces tribe, thank you for being with me today. I hope this helped. If it did, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment below to let me know how you're navigating. I love you so much. You've got this. Have a great week.